But Barnsley, last question before you go, and it's an important question. So Goody gives me a lot of stick on the podcast. You refereed me a lot of the time. Were you frightened by the amount of power I was generating around the rugby pitch, either carrying but mainly smashing rucks?
Yeah, the best thing when you were playing, Jim, I knew I was safe because I had time to get out of the way. If you were getting the ball, it was going to be telegraphed, so I had plenty of time to get out of the way. The problem is when you get someone like Scott Brits coming down your channel, and then, you know, he's a bit more nimble on his feet. But you remember what happened to him, Jim? You know, he ran down my channel, so I put him on his backside too.
Yeah, true.
And Wayne, just finally, Goody wanted me to ask you. You've said before in the past that Goody's one of your favourite players to referee. Why is that? And you know, do you have any favourite memories of him refereeing him?
I guess there's two memories which stick out. The first was I was at refereeing Leicester and Worcester were on their way up there, and I stopped off at I think it was the Hilton for a cup of tea before the match with my boss Tony Spreadbury. And they were standing there, and all of a sudden, you know, Goody and the Worcester team are there as well. So Goody calls me over, tries to butter me up a little bit, and says, you know, Barnsley, oh, come on, I'll get those coffees. I'll even get you a chocolate slice. So I thought, oh, that's really kind of him. He's telling me, you know, what a wonderful team Worcester and how positive they are. About 18 minutes in, he forearm smashes Tom Cross in the face, almost decapitates him. I produce him red card, and he said, well, the coffee clearly didn't work, did it?
Use the line, fellas.
Oh, that is a blatant shoulder charge. He's already had one yellow.
Oh, no. Well, what a comeback.
Judas. And you'd already give me a yellow as well, you Judas.
I know, in 18 minutes, Judy. That's how good you were that night. Yeah, I've always enjoyed players on the pitch who just, you know, are quite amusing. And when Sean Perry and Andy Goode were playing on the same pitch, that was amusing. It made me look skinny.
Yeah, it made most people in the crowd look skinny as well.
Wayne, thank you so much for joining us, and best of luck, and have a good call for the Champions Cup final on Saturday, mate.
No, thanks very much, and I look forward to seeing you all at my house for breakfast sometime.
Can't wait for that. Bring out the Chinese buffet for Goody. Cheers,
the
Barnsley.
black pudding's the lot. Cheers, Barnsley.
Cheers, fellas. Bye.
He's a good man, isn't he?
Good man. Hate him as a ref.
This is the thing that
Rubbish
some
ref, mate. He just didn't get the rules. When he was ref me, he
didn't
understand.
He didn't get your rules.
I tell you now, that yellow card that he gave against Argentina almost ended my career. I was dark,
really,
after that. And man, how was I meant to know that the lads were on the final warning?
Listen, mate.
Come on, listen to what
Pay
I
attention,
listen to a
watch the
fucking
game.
ref, Mike. Am I?
Yeah.
How am I meant to know?
Yeah.
Come on, there, line out, sack it. Keen as mustard. Obviously, I was the best counter rucker in world rugby. I've come flying in last minute, literally the last millisecond. I've slipped, gone off my feet, yellow card.
Standard come off the bench there, right?
I tell you what, though, I do like referees that you can have a rapport with,
Yeah.
because there are some belters out there.
Yeah.